Now, what can you say about Greenland? Yesterday we checked the geographic site and the street view and with Google Earth how actually the people live there. One mention that I didn't did yesterday was Greenland is not actually a country; it's more like a territory. It's under Danish government supervision, let's say. Uh, they pretty much, I think, they send money and aid or whatever they need. So it's pretty much like I say, it's running like a territory, but sometimes we consider as a country. And also, like I said yesterday, it's the biggest island on the planet, and also happened to be a country or a territory, depends how you want to call it. Now, let's look at the population, because like I said yesterday, we look at how people live there, how the town looks like, how they move, how the housing looks like, and stuff like that. And today we're gonna look at the population. On this side, we will not have that much data, but I pulled a few information from the Wikipedia, and we're gonna look at that as well. Now, let's go with what was in the past. In Greenland, in 1955, the population was 25,000. So you can already see such a big island, like I said, the biggest island on the earth, how much it influenced the cold climate on the population scale. So we already know the humans do not like cold climates. Now in 1955, like I said, 26,000 people. The growing rate was still well at 2.5%, but again, such a small country, even 3 people show up, it's just gonna put that number way up. Urban population was 52% back in a day, and the global rank 203, so almost at the bottom. Now fast forward to 2024, don't have, or even 2025, let's put those data here. It's 55,000 people, so already see more than double in population, but as you can see, the yearly change now is going down. Again, 67 people is not, like I say, it's pretty much nothing for a medium-sized country, let's say, but for such a small one, it's gonna show. Now the urban population, obviously you can have like 90% of them, so as we can see yesterday, there's no way you can live outside in a town. There's nothing there for you. And global rank is 207, so they managed to go actually down. Now Greenland, again, it's one of those countries that when a pandemic hits, they hit their population too, so they have somehow a growing rate until 2020, and after that you can see -4 people. Like I say, it's nothing, but it adds up. It's at such a small country, they start losing population. It's pretty much every single year, and of course in the future we're gonna see in 2050 the population is gonna be under 50,000. Again, not huge change, but just shows how they're doing there. And like I say, the yearly change is gonna be -270, 280 people, so very, very small, but again, it's a decline even in those remote areas. Now urban population is gonna be pretty much 100%, and on this website that's pretty much we can see. So not that huge data, but you can see like I said, the growing rate sometimes go up, sometimes go down, but now you can show a steadily going down in Greenland population. Now let's look at the Wikipedia. Let's see what we have here. Now we have this pyramid which shows how well they're doing, let's say, but we are interested in a fertility rate. Let's say fertility rate was in 1948, we're gonna go with that, 5.6, which is huge in my opinion, and sometimes in a 67.3, so they definitely had good times. But now fast forward to today, let's say 2024, we don't have exactly data, but in the last few years we're gonna see in 2023 1.76, 2022 1.81, 2021 1.82, and 2020 2.1. So after 2020 they got below replacement rate, but again, it's a small country, they can change either way, but it just shows a steadily decrease in population. Life expectancy, it's for both sexes is 71 years old, male 68 and female 74, so you can see the life, it's not that kind for them there, but like I said, as we can see yesterday, it's pretty much a frozen country, and it's gonna show that even on the population. That's why some other countries, especially like USA, now have such an interest in Greenland, because as a population place to live, it's not exactly a heaven, but for, like I say, military purposes or economic purposes, it makes much more sense. And in case yesterday, the most of the people living obviously around the coast and most likely in the south area here, somewhere closer. So yeah, the Greenland, again, it's very small country, but as a subsurface, it's the biggest island on the planet. Not that many people living there under Danish government, and clearly they don't have such a bright future. But I'm amazed to see that they have 7.6 fertility rate in the past, and that's absolutely, I would say amazing. Those data goes to pretty much, let's go with some more reliable one after World War II. We're gonna with 45, 46, 21,000 people, so they pretty much double and triple almost population. But again, at such a small scale, it's not much you can do there. And again, in the future, I don't see, even from the Greenland, the best way you can say from Greenland, it's pretty much seen as a military base or economic purpose territory. And the people there, I don't know how many native they are, probably more on the Canadian coast here, neighborhood of the Canadian coast. But otherwise, like I said, you don't even have data or migration, so who's gonna go there? Just Greenland was supposed to be one of those countries, in my opinion, that was the best suited for economic, military, and research. That was pretty much the best way you can do with those countries, because there's not, like I say, look, we see yesterday there, there's not much life there, and those people living in such a remote areas. It's nice, I get that. You can have some tourism there, but as a permanent resident population and trying to grow that in a big nation, especially right now when it's a frozen one, I don't see the point. That's my opinion. And the future for the Greenland probably is going to be better, because the Danish government, I don't see them exploring that well the territory. The United States probably is going to make a much better job with this island, and also it's going to be some bragging rights having the biggest island on the earth. That's something. But yeah, I think that was the video about the Greenland. That's my thought about them. I highly doubt that someone actually watching this video from Greenland, but if you do, just leave a comment and say how actually the life it is there, and where exactly did you live, and did you think staying there or just moving out to some, let's say, warmer climates around the planet.